It's been a long time coming, man. I'm still at it.
Lately I've been in the zone like 3, 4. Putting overtime, I'm in beast mode. I hustle and I pray and then repeat both. I'm barely getting sleep, I swear I need more.
Alright, what up world? Hemingway checking back in. And y'all already know the deal. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube page. If y'all seeing this short clip on any of my other social media platforms, make sure y'all follow me on that platform, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. And then you click the link to go to the full video and subscribe to the YouTube page. So today, this video is called The King of Inconsistency. So I want to reintroduce myself, right? My name is Hemingway. I'm a hip hop artist and engineer, and I am the king of inconsistency. Now I know y'all probably like, who wants to claim that title, dog? Like, who wants to be that guy? Nobody wants to be, right? But the habits and the processes and procedures that I have created this guy who's become the king of inconsistency. Like, dog, let me tell you, it's been a lot of things I've been doing over my life, and I'm consistent with majority of it. Let's not get too out of pocket here, but with the one thing in particular that has been a goal of mine, right, is my creativity. And I'm gonna call it creativity because I want to talk to all creatives out here, and then anybody else that don't have any creative passions. This still applies, right? But with my creativity, which my particular area of creativity is music, I've been inconsistent, man. Like, for the first, 6 years I was doing it, it was pretty much consistent. I was creating music, meeting people, dropping music, promoting music, right? And then as I started to get to that point to where I should be leveling up, I got inconsistent. And there's always gonna be some valid reasons, but at the end of the day, I was still inconsistent. So we're not going to accept any of those, even though they are valid. With all that being said, right, I've been chasing this music dream since I was like 20. It's been a little minute. And for me, I realize now that a lot of it was just the ongoing change. If you don't know about music, particularly music of fashion, every 3 to 4 years, it changes. Like, fashion changes all the time, right? But there's some things that are still, when something's popular this year, it's gonna be cool for the next 3 to 4 years. And then about 4 years from now, it's gonna be like, that's throwback, bro. We don't do that no more. With music, it's the same way. There's sounds and there's trends and there's things that are popular. And if they're popular today, 3 years from now, it might be okay. Once you hit that 4th year, going into that 5th, it's like, all right, bro, don't nobody do that no more. Don't nobody do the boom bap with the whatever. Like, nobody does it. So those things are real. Those are real hurdles you have to try to jump over when you're trying to do anything in life. Like, there's gonna be ongoing changes. Even when we get outside of creativity, job could fire you, you could get hurt, you could, you have a kid, lose a kid, anything, and it all affects how you move. But what happens is, or what the main issue was for me, and I realize it's probably the case for a lot of people, is we didn't really have nothing set in stone anyway to kind of combat the hurdles that life is gonna throw at you, or that your goals are gonna throw at you. So for instance, I'm a rapper, I'm a hip hop artist, I engineer. There was a phase where I was strictly just rapping. There was a phase where I was strictly just engineering. But what I didn't have is an actual method or I didn't have systems and procedures, because at the end of the day, even though I'm an artist, I am a brand and a business. I didn't have systems and procedures on how I'm going to go about creating my music, distributing it, rinse, wash, repeat. Like, I know how I make my music, but there are certain things that I didn't have in place to where I was like, okay, regardless of how this looks, if you just do this and you keep doing this and you keep doing this, you'll find your consistency, right? And then at that point, you'll eventually reach some results. So for me, I went through a long phase where, like, yeah, I was still putting stuff out, but like, man, I wasn't promoting it as much as I needed to. I wasn't promoting it on the day I dropped it. It might be the next day, a day after. I literally just did this with my single. Once I'm done with this video, I gotta go make some content and some reels for my new single, because I'm not about to be inconsistent with this new single. The fact that the music is fire is like, that's been a fact for a while. That's not an issue anymore. Getting great with the music isn't an issue anymore. There's things that go past that on the business side, which is where I become inconsistent. Creating the music, I've never really been inconsistent with that. I've never had writer's block. I don't even really know what that is. Like, I can write anything. I might not put it out for myself, but I'll make the song, right? I can create the song. But the business side is where, in the structure, that's where I got inconsistent. And what happened was that started to reflect where I was inconsistent in my real life. So for instance, just not being good with time, you know what I'm saying? Not writing down my goals. I go through phases where I do, but I don't do it daily. And I've been to therapy. Even my therapist told me, like, he essentially told me you're gonna be unsuccessful until you start to write that stuff down daily, step by step, what you need to do. One, I need to take a shower. What does taking a shower consist of? Soap, water, washing your body, drying out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's you gotta really write it out. And that shit sounds crazy to somebody who either A, has never done it, or B, just gets shit done. But to the people that are right there in between, you gonna stay inconsistent until you find some sort of practice or some sort of process that keeps you doing the same thing every day. Like, routine, for me, I hated it. But now, as I'm a little older, it's like, man, I don't like doing nothing if it's outside of my routine. I don't want to do it, like, cause it's gonna throw me off. It's gonna throw me all the way off. Now, if it's playing, cool, but if it's just like a random curveball, you know what I'm saying? And when life get to lifing, that shit gets crazy. But what's gonna keep you consistent when the unplanned things happen is, you know that regardless, like, okay, I was supposed to wake up today. I was supposed to go to the gym, go to work, get off work, get home in a timely fashion, do something creative for myself, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of the family, doing things I need to do with my daughter, and whatever way that's numbered in your life, like whichever one comes first or however your schedule is. But whatever those things are, if you're doing it every day, you're gonna be more successful and have a better chance of actually getting the results you're looking for. If you're not doing that shit every day, it's not gonna happen. And I don't know how many motivational speakers I listen to. I don't know how many podcasts. I had a handful of therapy sessions. I don't know how many people. I don't know how many times I heard that, and it still just ain't click or ain't work for me. But now, it's working, because I really just took heed, and it finally just settled in with me that, like, yo, it's never like I didn't think anybody wasn't right. It's just I wasn't ready to really like settle in and really do what I was trying to do. So now I got it done. But I'm gonna claim the title of the king of inconsistency, because man, it was some times where like I'd be hot, and then I drop the goddamn skillet. Like, I drop the potato. You know what I'm saying? Hot potato. You ever played that game? I'm drop it. Like, and drop it. So that ain't going down no more. That's why I did this video. It's the third video today. The third video in like really 15 minutes, and my camera about to die on me. But with that being said, I still got the work in. I got consistent today, and I'm doing this shit again next week. Alright, so it ain't die on me. I just ran out of space, but I want to make sure I get this off. Until next time, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube page, and y'all please make sure y'all go check out my new single, Go to Work. It's out on all streaming platforms right now, all the major 3 streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. It's also on Pandora, all that. And if y'all don't pay for the monthly streaming platforms, y'all go check out AudioMac, download that, it's free. It's got my music on it. It's also got all your favorite artists' music on it as well. And go ahead, and that way you can still tap in and get hip to the new music, man. So, again, I go by the name of Hemingway. And until next time, out of here. Y'all be...
Yeah, I'ma go to work. Yeah, I'm putting overtime just to get what I deserve, baby. I'ma go. I've been in this bitchin', I've been hustling, get consistent. They can't tell you nothing. Find your niche and then you gotta lock down. I be dropping shit that turn that spot out. I'm a rapper's rapper, but I make hits too. I use my 9 to 5 just to work my move. Investing in my music, this is what I do. All these years later, look at how I